Okay, we are recording. Today is July 28th. And what we're going to do is I want to talk you guys through, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to talk you through this thing that I've discovered that I've found has been like extremely helpful for me. I've been sharing it with all of my new clients because when you sign up now in July with MBF, you're getting 30 days free of Monthly Fix and the Mindset Makeover. So if our clients that have done this haven't been taking advantage of it, now's the time. So let me share my screen a little bit.
Elise, do we get it with the MBF completion pack?
I believe we do. I also believe, and I will look into this, but I also believe that anyone that has the nutrition program can access this for a free 30-day trial. When also in the past, or if you have someone that's just buying, they're like, I don't want anything else, I just want To Be Mindset, they get it for free. Or I just want Ultimate Portion Fix, they get this. I feel like I remember hearing like, and you get the 30-day monthly membership for free. I believe you may have to like click on it to start, because that's what I had to do. I actually had to click a button to start it, which is interesting. And I will look into this and I'll follow up.
I'll check mine too then, because I finally bought MBF, so I can check and see if.
Yeah, you will have access to it. So, all right. So the way we access this part is you go through bod groups, and let's see if I'm signed in. I am. Fabulous. Okay, so instead of going into bod groups to like check challenge groups, you go to programs, and from here, if it loads, you see all your different workouts, everything that's going on, and then you're gonna come down here to this area called Nutrition Center. This is where you can access, like, this is just all the different, like, kind of like a tutorial on the nutrition programs, and then these are the 2 nutrition programs which we know about. And there's a couple other good resources here, which I'm not gonna go into today, but these are the 2 that everyone gets access to for the 30 days. So hold on one second. No, it's this. It's the Mindset membership. I don't know why it's showing up funny on my screens, but I think my screen is too.
And we're still getting access to 2. They have not consolidated it, correct?
As of now, it's still 2. So I assume that's going to be the case. I guess we'll find out on August 1st if that changes, but I don't think it will. Just from what I hear, this is how it's going to be, at least for the MBF launch, which is going through, I think, October. So it'll be interesting to see if they do this with the next launch, if they allow both nutrition programs to be with the next launch, which is October 5th. Okay, so Monthly Fix, you go into this. So this is why this is, I think, is so amazing and underutilized. So here's the start here. Start here, it'll explain it. It will go into everything. And it's kind of like all these like really great resources. But that start here is not actually where I would start. What I want to highlight to you guys is these 3 tabs: monthly videos, fixate recipes, and resources. So monthly videos, this started back in January. And if you go all the way down, starting in January, she is Autumn, and Alana does an end To Be Mindset, and I'll go through that quickly in a minute. She goes through all of these quick videos. Now, these are a little longer, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but this is like managing your
yellow containers.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah, managing your yellow containers. And it's just, she does these quick little videos that are really just kind of to support what you're already learning through the nutrition program. Here's like a 16-minute on combat your cravings, diving deep dive into plateaus.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Basically, whenever you come into it, you're coming into it with all of the previous information.
Yes, which is really fantastic. Now, you may not want this bonus interview. This month, Autumn came out with a new book. You may or may not, this may be the greatest thing. Great, I get to see her information on this book, or you may say that's not for me. But she's doing deep dive relationship with food. So there are these other, it's like an additional support that we also as coaches could be listening to help our clients, or we can send our clients right there. So I think this is kind of like gold, and you can look through this stuff and see what works for you, and certainly do it for the 30 days and see how that works. Then if you go over to resources, every month she is putting together in these groups new resources. And every other month, she's putting out new 7-day meal plans. So I know for a fact, because I'd gone through this, March, she puts out a 7-day easy meal plan, portion fix, a vegan meal plan, and a couple of recipes. Here's the meal plan. And I'm going to show you in a different month that it's different food. So here's like carrots and the fixate beef and broccoli, salmon. And what she does is she goes through, and this is for plan A, she goes through and she tells you what every single thing is categorized as. You don't have to be like, I know people are always like, what's corn? Or like, I don't know where to put my pepitas. It's all going to be in here. Here, 2 tablespoons of pine nuts right under seeds and dressings. And she does it for every single plan, plan B, plan C, so on and so forth. So we get that. And then you can go, it's every other month. So in May, totally different plan, different foods, different dinners, steak fajitas, shrimp and yellow squash. I know that my clients have been really leaning on me for meal plans or recipes. It doesn't even, you could actually, if your client doesn't need a full meal plan, if they're like, I'm cool on breakfast, you've got right now, I just showed you 4 different dinners they're in line with portion fix. And here's what I think is like one of the best parts. You go to Fixate Recipes. We just looked at March. So let me scroll all the way down to March. Okay, one of the things I think, hold on, let me just move this for a second. Popcorn shrimp. Here's all the March recipes. You can choose, let's just choose popcorn shrimp for a second. You can choose to watch a video of Autumn and her brother cooking these recipes, which is fine if you have the time and you want to do this. And the truth is I've watched a couple of these videos and they do give some like interesting cooking tips if like your people are like cooks or want to figure out a better way to, you know, toast your breadcrumbs or whatever. Right. But you click these little 3 buttons. It gives you a little information about it. It tells you the container equivalent. It's telling you if it's gluten-free. I'll show you another recipe where it's like dairy-free or like low carbs, whatever. And then this little thing, boom, it's the recipe. Right there, it goes through everything. It gives you all of the nutritional information. We know the container amounts, and all of these recipes are just sitting here waiting for us to use them. Let me see if I can go back for a second.
Wow, and they're all downloadable.
They're all downloadable. You can print them. You can screenshot them. You can send them to people. Now, does Beachbody want you to send them to people? Probably not, because they want them to buy it. But for $20 a month, the wealth that you have to give to your clients, or the wealth that they get for $20 a month, and you get personal volume or volume from that $20. It might just be $20. It's not a challenge pack, but if you have 5 clients that are $20,
you get $4 on it. You get $3.95 because I have one client who.
How much is this? What is it?
$3.95
is what?
Is the commission that you make off of.
Okay, but
yeah.
Okay, so you're not doing it for total commission, but
it's volume, and she's getting something out of it, right? She was a free lead that converted a little bit, and now she's loving this aspect of it.
I mean, this to me is amazing, amazing, amazing. So here, like I was looking at this fish taco bowl the other day. Here it tells you no dairy, high in protein, gluten-free. It gives you all the container equivalents, and this one actually kind of has the nutritional value kind of written a different way. These are easy recipes too. Now, you guys know that I love cooking, and I've looked through so many of these, and I find that they seem to have like really spot on ingredients. Nothing seems bland. Lots of like cumin, paprika, chili powders, like things. It's not like just like chicken with a little salt and pepper. These are like really seemingly great looking recipes. And they also have like kind of like what I'll call, or what Alana calls like her treat or cheats recipes. Like here's like a drink. Here is like, I think this is like a brownie dip. I mean, not that we should be all like doing these kinds of things all the time, but like here, pasta. I mean, do you really need an open faced sandwich recipe? I don't know, but let's like take a peek for a second. and just see. I mean, this is a way that you're making, like with the mayonnaise, and you're using Greek yogurt, and like it's a way to like really make these things delicious. I just think it's gold. So that's that. And I just want to click over. Not, you guys haven't seen this, right?
No. Elise, do you ever use the Fixate cookbooks? Do you have them?
I have both Fixate cookbooks, 1 and 2. I use the dressings from Fixate like 100%. Well, not, I shouldn't say 100%. Like, I love the Fixate recipes. I do some other dressing recipes. I do all the Fixate dressing recipes. I do like, I've been like really into like the Fixate Shakeology energy balls lately. So I've been doing that. I do some of like the chia puddings and things like that. Sort of like I gravitate towards Fixate recipes that I don't really know what I'm doing with. Like chia pudding is not in my wheelhouse. So that's what I do. But when I first started, I used a lot of the recipes, a lot of like, there's like a stuffed pepper with quinoa and meats and things like that. And I think there was like a mac and cheese that I tried, like lots of that. To be completely honest, I happen to love Alana's recipes better than the Portion Fix recipes, which is why it's so amazing that we now have both. Like we all have both, or maybe Tracy, you didn't have Tubi before, did you?
No, I didn't. So I'm going to.
So, I mean, the fact that we have this now is just so cool. So I'm going to try and go back, and I just want to show you Alana for a little bit. Because I'm just like loving this. So I'm running a free group August 10th. It's going to be basically around all of these recipes. It's a recipe group. Healthy eating is the idea. And my goal is that everyone that's in it is going to get recipes that are going to align with either To Be Mindset or Portion Fix. And that's it. I'm not straying from those at all. Okay, the Mindship membership. Same format as the Portion Fix. Am I unstable? I'm stable. Same format. I mean, I love her recipes. I really, really do. Same thing with the monthly videos where she's focusing more on like the To Be Mindset kind of stuff, losing weight while breastfeeding and postpartum. I know a few people in her team that should watch that. So, and she goes through all the stuff. These are like one-on-ones. I don't know what her office hours are. Oh, it's a Zoom
Sorry,
call.
I was on mute. I think it's usually, yeah, they're either Zoom calls or she goes like live on Facebook or Instagram and answers questions.
Great. Yeah, this is great stuff. And so, yeah, these must be the audio versions. And then there's the Zoom calls that you can watch. So that's that. Same thing with her resources, where she's got here a 1 week meal plan, vegan meal plans, a breastfeeding meal plan, which I had no idea she had these things in here. I didn't know about the breastfeeding until just now. And the recipe videos are the same kind of thing. I will tell you, I just made, and I put them in my recipe cookbook. I don't see it, but turnip fries from here the other night, and they were fantastic, fantastic. And it's the same sort of thing. Like you can watch her video. You can watch this one, high in fiber, no dairy, high protein. She shows you her perfect like plated method with the graph. And, she gives a lot of tips in every single one of her recipes. She's giving a lot of tips, but I think that is, and Angela, you are a To Be girl. Like, I think that's kind of like the sweet spot for Alana. She's always giving great tips.
Yeah, it's her style. I mean, honestly, she gives away the farm. I mean, her Instagram account, if you follow her Instagram account, she's just constantly giving away free content to people.
Amazing.
Her swaps, she's really big on swaps.
Yes. And I think that's what these tips are.
Yeah, that's what
talking about
like
accessorizing with.
Right.
Yeah.
Add cabbage to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
all of those things.
So, I mean, these recipes are like, they look amazing, like no bake chocolate. I have to move this again. Sorry. This one, I've made this one a million times. I love this recipe for peanut butter, banana, nice cream. It's just so good. It's so delicious. If it ever shows up here, there it is. Super easy. You probably have all these ingredients. I do it without the chocolate bits on top. I mean, it's just great. And then she talks about like all the different things. It's she calls it a treat. So everything is in line with her program. through here. And the recipes are, there's just so many. And like in the other thing, oh, look, I guess you can sort it. You can just look through this and sort it for dinner, which is great.
Well, it looks
So
like
if
hers are
you
set
know,
because
if
of the program. Hers are set by meal versus on the other side, it was giving you like by monthly when she was putting the recipes out. But
yes,
because of the
so
way
this looks like
Tracy works,
meals,
he's got them set into categories.
right? Which is nice, which makes more sense for her,
Yes.
actually, for her kind of things. And I just want to see because it does look like um, Autumn had more weekly meal plans. She's got the one here. Let's just take a look at it. Great. This is great. And it looks like it's 5 pages long, which means to me she's got all the grocery lists. If you're following this exact meal plan, she also has it categorized, what you're going to need. So you theoretically, I love that she added the collagen boost. You theoretically can be giving this to a client and being like, here you go. Like, you could do this one of two ways. You could share this with your client and say, this is awesome. Go ahead. It's $20 a month. You get it free. Do it. Or you can get it yourself and share this as content to your clients if they don't want to do it or can't do it or uncomfortable.
It's also a great resource for challenge groups, like just to
for recipe ideas for posts and things.
recipe ideas and coaching ideas and stuff like that.
Yeah, so here's one meal plans. Let's see. Yeah, so she's got tons of meal plans in here. It's just categorized a little bit differently than Portion Fixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meal plans in here. Vegan meal plans looks about the same. So yeah.
Meal plan a month.
Say that again.
It's probably a meal plan a month since they started these.
Since they started, yep. And we're in the 7th month, which means next week she and Autumn are putting up new meal plans, new recipes, new videos about things. It's a resource that we should be using because first of all, you get it 30 days. And I mean, for me, I will be keeping this for the $20 a month for a few months just to see how it goes. I love this and I think it's great. So unless you want me to scroll through something else, I'm going to stop sharing. Yeah, I mean, I thought that this was so amazing and I just wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like it can really give us credibility to our clients with meal planning and it could really be a great resource for us. I'm going to stop recording for a second.